Howdy y'all, and welcome back to my Pokemon. Oh, hi Critique City. Welcome back to my Pokemon Heartgold Wedlocke. In last episode, we took on the Team Rocket hideout in Mahogany Town, in the little not suspicious at all souvenir shop. And that's all we did, despite it being a 45-minute episode. That place took forever. So, you might be wondering, what the heck am I doing back in Critique if I just finish up in Mahogany? Well, now that I've gotten a coughing from the Team Rocket hideout, I can come back to the Burn Tower and get myself a guaranteed Magmar. Because I already have Zubat, I already have Rattata, and I already have coughing. So that's what we're here to get. And, you know, while we look for this Magmar, because, come on, I want to get to the bottom floor. What's going on? But while we look for this Magmar, I want to talk about Pryce. Because Pryce is honestly really scary for my team. I don't have a single Pokemon that resists ice. And I have 3 of them that are weak to ice. I only have 1 pair that doesn't have an ice weakness, being Juniper and Ebony. So I plan on using them for the gym. At least for Pryce proper. The gym trainers I can probably deal with like Alder and Myrtle. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I can probably deal with the gym trainers just fine, but Pryce himself is going to be pretty scary. I did some training, as you saw, and during training, I went back to Goldenrod and did some more Voltorb Flip and bought a wide lens. Oh, perfect. Aw, man! Why do you have to get a stat boost on a wild Pokemon? Last week, Anyway, let's throw a fastball. I think it looked good in that thing. But yeah, I bought a wide lens and I also taught the Focus Blast TM to Ebony. And that's going to be the plan for... Oh, you jerk! That's going to be the plan for Piloswine. Which, I mean, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. Oh, go wrong with that. Alright. My first ever 2.5% miss. Let's, hope that's not, you know, a sign of things to come. But, yeah, a lot of things could go wrong with, you know, using Focus Blast. And by a lot of things, I mean one thing, and that would be missing. But I genuinely think that'll be my best bet at dealing with the Piloswine. Because it's gonna take Shadow Ball pretty well. And oh, come on. Yeah, it's gonna take Shadow Ball pretty well. And I do think Shadow Ball would 2-hit KO the Piloswine. Really? Magmar! I don't think it would 2-hit KO after the Citrus Berry. Whereas one Focus Blast would 1-hit KO the Piloswine. The Seal and the Dewgong are non-issues. I can just Thunderbolt those and, you know, it'll be fine. I'm gonna Scream. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna put it back to sleep. And maybe I should try like a Level Ball. It would still look good in a Level Ball now. But I really want it in a Fastball. It's like so almost perfect. So please get in the Fastball. I don't have very many left. Thank you, Magmar. Much obliged. Alright, we have a Magmar. And we might need this thing after the gym, honestly. It dislikes cold places, so it blows scorching flames to make the environment suitable for itself. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go check my list and come back with a tree to name this Magmar after. Alright, I have a name for this Magmar. We're going to name him... nope, Robin. No! I've gone too far this time. Rowan. Alright, we have Rowan the Magmar. Now, oh, hello, Professor Oak. Hello, this is Professor Oak. You're catching a lot of Pokemon, aren't you? Really? That's it. That's all you had to say to me. You're catching a lot of Pokemon, aren't you? Wow. Thanks for the, the words of inspiration. Alright, let's get the heck out of here and go check out, not only our new Magmar, but our new Coughing as well. Hopefully they'll be, pretty useful. I mean, hopefully they'll be useful if I need to use them, but hopefully I won't need to use them. Alright. So, relaxed Coughing? That's pretty good. That's really good. Plus defense, minus speed. Yeah, alright. And then... Quirky Flame Body. I don't know what your other ability is. I think it might be like Flash Fire. So, I mean, I'd rather Flame Body, I guess. Would I? I don't know. Flame Body's good. Quirky is fine. I actually kind of like having neutral because that means you can use your attack or your special attack. Which, it seems your attack is actually higher than your special attack, so... Interesting. Not typical for Magmar, but that's okay. Alright. And also, yeah, I messed with my boxes. I organized them. We have Girly Poppin' Dumbman. Alright. Now that I'm done checking them out, I'm going to head back to Mahogany, and I will see you when I am there. Alright, we're back in Mahogany. Now let's head inside the gym. Alright. Now, I don't think the gym trainers are going to be too scary. I mean, I think there's one that has like a Jinx. I actually think it might be you. That could be scary. But, I don't think it will be scary because I have Juniper, who should just outspeed it and take it out with a crunch. Oh yeah. I was debating using Sucker Punch because I wasn't confident she'd outspeed it, but I gotta have a little more confidence in her. Raticate are good Pokemon. I wouldn't lose to you in skiing. Actually, there's a good chance you would. I did some, I don't do it as much as I used to, but I did a lot of skiing back in high school. This gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But hey, we're not playing games here. Yeah, I was part of the cross-country team. Fun little fact about me. Alright, Swinub. Should just go down to a strength. But, I mean, yeah, no, it should. It should. What else you got, Patton? Peyton? Like, Peyton is a name, but that's not spelled Peyton. That's Patton. What are you trying to, like, patent an idea? Like, not a trademark. I'm blanking on the word. It's not a trademark. It's not a copyright. It just is a patent on, like, an idea. Whatever. Wow, way to dodge me. Hey, are you shivering? Are you scared to fight me? No, it's just cold. That's it. Alright, Seal. Should be pretty simple for Juniper. I do need to start using Ebony a little more because Ebony is going to be my plan for Pryce, and I do want Ebony to be at the level limit for Pryce. Because, yeah, it's gonna be a difficult fight, and I want Ebony to have all of the advantages he can get. All right, Dugong. So let's just see how much a Thunderbolt does to this thing. I'm pretty confident it'll knock it out, but you know, if it doesn't, then I might have to Focus Blast the one that Pryce has. But it did knock it out, so we should be fine. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember what levels Pryce's Dugong is. I think it might be like 31 or 32. That one was only level 26. Actually, I might want to Focus Blast it anyway. I know Dugong are pretty bulky Pokemon. And like, yeah, Ebony's really strong, but he's also minus special attack nature. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Alright. Let's swap Ebony up front. Check out my parallel turn. Yeah, good job. Nice parallel turn, I guess. Okay, this should be a little bit more of a fair contest. Okay, Ice Shard. I think the only move that Pryce's Dugong has is Aurora Beam. So, I mean, it doesn't really help me because, again, I don't have anything on my team that resists ice. Oh, it doesn't knock it out in one hit. Oh, that's something I have to actually, like, really consider now. I might want to Focus Blast it. That's scary. I mean, what's one Aurora Beam gonna do to Ebony? I mean, it's so tricky because if I Thunderbolt it and it uses Aurora Beam, there's a very real chance that if I missed Focus Blast on the Piloswine, that Blizzard would just knock out Ebony. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Plus 4 speed. What did you train on? Hello? I don't... Alright. Good job, I guess. Clayster. Good thing this thing has 0 special defense. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I'm still... I don't know. I think I'm going to go for the Focus Blast on the Dugong. Because... that gives me a higher chance of not getting hit by Aurora Beam. And I don't know, it's so tough. A 23% chance to just miss is really sketchy. Okay, I'll tell you Pryce's secret. Alright, what's Pryce's secret, my guy? The reason Pryce is strong is because every day he sits on top of the very cold ice and trains his body and spirit. Wait, doesn't Red do that? I mean, you know what? I guess that's why Red is so strong. Okay, I need to heal. And then I need to fight Pryce. Ebony, you up for the task? Ebony is very eager. All right, you got this, buddy. Pokemon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. I, too, have seen and suffered much in my life. Since I'm your elder, let me show you what I mean. I have been training Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Pryce, the Winter Trainer, shall demonstrate my power. Alright, we are challenged by leader Pryce. Scary, scary, scary. But at least the seal isn't scary. We're just gonna Thunderbolt that thing. There's no way this thing lives a Thunderbolt. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, alright. But, you know, that's not the threat. Dugong. Alright, Ebony. I need you to hit a Focus Blast, buddy. Yeah, Focus Blast. Alright, good. That's really good. That gives us a lot better odds against the Piloswine. It lived? Okay. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. Alright, well, Pryce is going to heal, which means I'm just going to use Thunderbolt because I'm not risking a Focus Blast miss now that I know Focus Blast wasn't going to knock it out anyway. Well, oh, I think it was a range because there's no way that Thunderbolt does that much if, like, it wasn't possible for Focus Blast to knock it out. So that's unfortunate. All right, level 35. We are allowed to overlevel in a battle, for like in the gym leader battle, just not before the gym leader battle. So Ebony hitting level 35 here is not against the rules. You are quite the trainer. All right, please, Ebony, you gotta hit this. All right. I mean, now that I know Dugong lived, I don't know that Piloswine is gonna faint. Oh no. Please. Please. You got this, Ebony. You've got this. You got this. You got this. Oh my god. Willow's my middle name. Willow's flexible, not easily broken. I am not giving up yet. Alright. I'm pretty confident a Shadow Ball will knock it out here. Right? Oh, critical hit. I don't think it mattered, but good job, Ebony. It seems as if my luck has run out. Eurylicus? I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you'll overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. Alright, we got the 7th gym badge. That will raise the special stats of Pokemon. Do badge boosts still exist? I didn't think they did. It also lets your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real whirlpools. As opposed to those fake whirlpools? And this is a gift from me. Hail. I don't see a world I'm going to use Hail, but thanks for the consideration anyway. It summons a Hailstorm that lasts for 5 turns. The Hailstorm damages all types except Ice. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be using it, so who cares? Oh my goodness. Ebony. That was so sketchy, but you know what? Ebony pulled through, and I'm real proud of him. Hello, Professor Elm. Forrest, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcast. They were talking about Team Rocket. Forrest, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Cool. Well, we can go do Radio Tower now. But now that we have Whirlpool, I figure, you know, I might as well go get my Whirl Islands encounter. So I'm going to heal up, and I think I'm going to teach Whirlpool to Myrtle, because I think that's the only Pokemon that can learn it. I mean, there's a chance that Alder could learn it, because Alder can learn some really wacky things. I think Alder can even learn Surf. So if Alder can learn Surf, there's a chance Alder can learn Whirlpool. Yeah. Do I need Headbutt? I have Shadow Claw. I have Fire Blast. I don't need Headbutt. I'm not getting any more Headbutt encounters, I don't think. And I'd rather keep Dragon Rage on Myrtle as like a just in case. So yeah, I'll get rid of Headbutt on Alder. That's really funny. Alder can cross whirlpools. Alright. I'm going to make a quick cut and I'll be right back in Cinewood City so we can go get our World Islands encounter. Alright, we're in Cinewood City. And we're going to surf across the water towards the Royal Islands and get an encounter there. I have a couple options on what I could go for. But I think the number one thing I want... I don't know. I can either go for Horsey with like a good rod, or I can... I can just, you know, walk around and probably get Seal. Those are my two options, and I don't know which one I want. I mean, both Dugong and Kingdra are pretty solid Pokemon. I think this is the area that has water in it. I didn't bring a Flash Tan. Yeah, there's water here. Yeah, alright. No! I've gone too far this time. Again! Alright. I'm gonna pop a good rod. And I'm gonna hope I get Horsey. Yeah, I think I want Horsey. Krabby. I already have a Krabby, and thus that is Duplicate's Claws. I do not have to catch it. Which, I think is good. I don't want to catch Krabby here. I want to get Horsey here. I think Horsey might be kind of rare, so I might be here a little while. But... I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'll just get lucky. Right here. No. Alright. That's not a Horsey. So... You know what? I said I should do it, and I didn't do it. I'm deselecting the berry pots, and I'm selecting the good rod. I don't use the berry pots anymore. I don't need that, you know, ready access to them all the time. Give me a Horsey. Magikarp. That's not a Horsey. You jerk. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep fishing, and I guess I will cut until I get Horsey. Alright, there we go. I couldn't find it while fishing. I'm not sure if it's just like a 30% or if like I just can't find it while fishing at all. But I figured I might as well try surfing, because, I mean, I don't know what would be in the water other than Horsey and Tentacool, which I already have Tentacool. And pretty quickly I found a Horsey. Alright, so I'm gonna... Ooh. What do I want to catch this thing in? Let's try a Moonball. It kind of suits the colors. Okay, only a little, but a little is just enough. Why? Get in the ball. Get in the Moonball. It'd be so silly, it'd be so funny. Because of Suicumb's Compound Eyes, there's actually a pretty decent chance, I think about 20%, that this Horsey is holding the Dragon Scale it needs to evolve. So, fingers crossed. Alright. If attacked by a larger enemy, it quickly swims to safety by adeptly controlling its well-developed dorsal fin. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go check my list and come back with a name for this Horsey. Alright, that didn't take very long at all. I have a name for this Horsey. We're gonna call him Locust. So we got Locust the Horsey. And I am out of escape ropes. Oh, I mean, you know what? I don't think I needed an escape rope for that. No, what I should be complaining about is that I don't have Fly. So I need to find encounter, obviously. But no, I need to surf all the way back to Cinewood. Actually, I think I'm going to surf all the way back to Olivine, because Something I keep forgetting to do is I need to go pick up some of the items that Mom bought me. So I'm going to spray a repel and make another cut and head back to Olivine. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back in Olivine, and before we check out that horsey, let's go see what Mom's bought for us. I'm hoping one of these is like the Focus Sash or the Choice Scarf. Hyper Potion. That is neither of them. Anything else? Yachi Berries. Okay, that is neither of them. Yachi Berry. I just beat the Ice Gym, Mom. Hobbin Berries. I don't have any dragon types. Choice Scarf. There we go. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need it for, but it's nice to have. All right, let's go check out Locust, the horsey, before we end things off, because there's a very real chance I end up using this thing. Kingdra's so good. All right, dragon scale, no dragon scale. Gentle and swift swim. I don't know how to feel about that. Would I rather swift swim or would I rather sniper? I think I'd rather swift swim. I could maybe like make a water type pair that sets up the rain. Cause like, I don't know. I mean, should anything happen to Alder, you know, it wouldn't share any weaknesses with Myrtle, I guess. Actually, it's only weak to Dragon, and you're only weak to Electric and Rock. Which, I mean, you could probably handle Electric and Rock types. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end things here. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty short, because all we did was get some encounters and Pryce. But I think it'll be okay. Next episode will be jam-packed with Team Rocket action again. Yeah, love Team Rocket. All right, so I'm gonna end things here. Thank you all so much for watching. And what's week I'm got to say? You looking around for something? Looking around for that dragon scale that horse you were supposed to have? All right, I'm gonna end things here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video. See ya.